Hello and welcome to our live keynote. I'm Sarah Beth Herman, CEO of Dentistry Support, and today we're going to be talking all about the question and the answer to is dental billing hard? So we are here to provide free training for the dental community. So if you know of a dental front office team member or a dental office who would benefit from free training every week, you'll want to come back here every Wednesday and learn all about whatever we're talking about for that week. So again, this week is all about is dental billing hard? So here's a look at what we're going to cover. This training is going to be about 10 to 15 minutes long. We're going to explore common reasons for dental claim denials, decoding the 12-month claim filing limit topic, steering clear of common oversights, empowering your dental billing strategy, top 5 reasons dental claims are denied, filling out claim forms and what to look for there, common mistakes to avoid, understanding claim filing limits, and overlooked aspects. It's packing a big punch today, so get ready to take notes. You're going to love what we have in store for you. Our goal today is really to help you in dental billing. It's not too complicated, but it does require attention to detail, and we don't think it's that hard. So come along with us today and let's take a look at dental billing. So today we're going to talk about what is a claim denial. Now that might seem really early on in the learning phase as far as dental billing is concerned, but we want to go through what this looks like for your dental practice. So a claim denial is anything that where a claim actually doesn't get approved for a number of reasons. And that could be something's missing, there's inaccurate information. There even could be situations where there's a lack of a pre-auth or documentation that didn't get added to it. Attention to detail and proactive measures are going to help you here. So whenever you're filling out a claim, make sure that you're paying attention to the actual details that need to go with that claim. I always err on the side or the cautious side where I say, hey, even if it's a filling, attach an x-ray, attach an intraoral photo. Go ahead and send more, because if you send less thinking, oh, the insurance won't need it, you're likely going to run into a couple of scenarios along your journey where you'll find, oh goodness, now they want an x-ray for that filling. And you might not think they normally would want one, but it's going to help you to have it anyways. Tip 2, steer clear of common oversights. The impact of even small oversights, like not attaching a narrative or coordination of benefits not being properly handled with a secondary insurance or the appeals process. These things can create lack of payment in your office or a delay in payment. Utilize the technology you have at your fingertips. And a lot of people think, oh, that's just my dental office software. But there are insurance companies out there where you can send in a claim and you can do it right on their portal. And because you're doing it in the portal, you get 24-hour adjudication or same day adjudication. So if collections are a big deal in your office, especially at your end of month where you're trying to get in the last few dollars, check out your insurance portals. You never know what claims you could actually send that way that you could get payment adjudicated within 24 hours. And if you're on EFTs, you'll be able to get payment direct deposited the next day. Dental billing strategy. So we believe that you should have a process to everything that you do, and your whole team should be aware of what that process should look like. So first of all, understand what your strategy needs to look like as a dental team. There are challenges in dental billing, but most of them happen because your office is behind in dental billing. You're behind in following up claims. You're behind in sending claims. Make sure that you have a consistent flow. So who is the person that always sends claims? Who is that? But in order for them to do their job, who else has to do their job? So, okay, in order for my front office team or my dental billing outsourcing company to send their claims, what has to be done in the office so that that can happen? Who is setting complete appointments? What is our strategy for billing? How often are you meeting with your billing team to know what needs to happen? Do you talk to them daily? Do you talk to them monthly? Do you ever communicate with them? Even if you're doing dental billing outsourcing, what is the strategy at play for how frequently you're communicating your needs and expectations as it pertains to dental billing. Habits, who's assigned that will always touch it. Whenever you change in staffing, always wrap your hands around the money first. We often think, oh goodness, I have a new office manager or a new dental billing person, and now I need to train them on how to do things in the office. What you should train first on is who's handling the money, because the money has to keep coming in to pay payroll. So always set your eyes on the things that are of most importance for the business to stay afloat. And lastly, your follow-up. What is your billing strategy to follow up? We believe in a 14-day refresh, utilizing portals and calling on claims in a HIPAA compliant manner. Now, you may not know this, but speaking to an insurance company over the phone within earshot of a patient that is not the patient you're referencing is actually a HIPAA violation. That means that someone with a non-medical need to know would be hearing about a patient who was of record at your dental practice, and that's a violation of HIPAA. So we want to encourage you that if you have a billing team, make sure that they're making calls outside of the front office and that they're in a protected area where no one else would hear about there being a patient named in your office. And also, we recommend every 14 days you refresh and you call on every new claim again, giving the insurance company adequate and ample time for you to be able to follow up on that claim and them actually have processed it. Tip 4, top 5 reasons dental claims are denied. So missing or inaccurate information, a lack of pre-authorization, exceeding timely filing limits, non-covered procedures, duplicate or overlapping claims. And then there are some things we want to talk about on that. So when it comes to claim denials and you talk about procedure duplicate or overlapping claims or non-covered benefits, that all comes to your eligibility. So we want to first make sure our eligibility is done really well. If you're calling on claims, make sure that you're not asking someone to resubmit a claim over the phone when there's already an existing claim on file. Duplicate claims are a really simple way for dental insurances to delay payment. They'll send you an EOB that says duplicate claim on file. We can't pay this one. And then you're left wondering what's happening with that. So first things first is make sure there's only one claim on file while you're researching, and make sure that your role in denials is actually clearly identified. So if you find a denied claim, what are you doing with that? What is the office's plan? Are you someone who is going to say, okay, I'm not going to stand for a denial. I'm going to try to appeal this as much as I possibly can so that our office can still get that money. A denied claim doesn't always mean just a denied claim. You can actually appeal claims, and we're going to talk about that today. Filling out forms. So when you are filling out a dental insurance claim form, one of the things we want to talk about is making sure that you're accurate in the way you complete that form. Now, oftentimes our softwares are going to handle the bulk of this for us by auto-generating and auto-filling in areas of that claim form. It is your job as the front office team member to not simply just send it to batch and send it to the insurance company. Look over your claims. Go into your claims status area of your software, whether you're in Dentrix, Open Dental, Easy Dental, whatever that looks like for you, and then make sure that you update all of the sections you can possibly update. If it's a student, enter in that information. Figure out what needs to happen so that that claim is fully completed. If you have a pre-auth, make sure that number's in there. That claim will get adjudicated much faster. Attachments. Every time, even if you don't think you need a claim attachment, make it anyways. Do it anyways. You're going to solidify payment for your dental practice, and we want to make sure you're getting paid. Coding, understand what goes with what. We have a wonderful resource in our free training at dentistrysupport.com that talks all about narratives and coding. Go check it out if you need a resource to go to. Double check. Meet with your doctor and team on how they perform services so you can audit what is completed in the ledger. So if you have a new dental assistant and maybe they didn't know that you always make sure you charge out PAs. Maybe they didn't know that. Maybe they didn't charge them out, whatever the situation might be. Meet with your team to know what to expect when it comes to what is being charged out, because You want someone auditing ledgers to make sure all of the dental billing that can be done is being done. Mistakes to avoid. So we want to make sure that you understand that pre-authorizations, timely filing, data entry, all that stuff, complete documentation are so important. Dental billing is only hard when we have mistakes that come in our way or a delay in how frequently we're following up with something. So we want you to know that part of the job is making sure your documentation is complete, your pre-authorizations are attached, your timely filing is included, and that your data entry is accurate. And next, we want to talk about claim filing limits. So we often hear a response from dental offices that how far back do we work their dental insurance claims? The answer is we'll work any claim. It doesn't matter how old it is. Because as long as the claim was initially filed one time within the 12-month claim filing limit, you can appeal and get paid on that claim still. The claim filing limit is only the submission time frame. That is different than a payment timeline. So the dental insurance companies are required to pay a claim within 30 days according to the insurance commissioner. So you need to make sure that your team understands a 12-month claim filing limit is simply when the initial claim needs to be filed, not the entire time frame or the maximum time that a dental insurance has to pay you. That is your payment timeline. Overlooked aspects. So here's a few things that are often overlooked in the dental office as far as it concerns dental billing. The complexities of coordination of benefits. So if you don't understand that, we have a free training resource on exactly what coordination of benefits is. You need to explain to your team the role of secondary insurance. So when you're talking about secondary insurance, that is a huge benefit to a patient and to the office oftentimes. And if you're out of network with one of those, you might get paid at a higher fee. So to understand the full complexities of secondary insurance, head to dentistrysupport.com and click free training. We've got a whole write-up to help you understand how to post those payments and how to know who to bill first. Appeals process. If you're appealing a claim, there are many levels of appeals. There are, I have a claim actually, personally, that it took me 7 years to get a claim paid for a dental office that I worked for a long time ago, and we got it paid. It took 7 years of appealing. I know a friend of mine who worked for, I think she said 7 months on a claim, and she went through 6 or 7 appeals, and they were able to get a crown paid for a patient. So there are many scenarios where you can continue to appeal a claim and actually get paid. Don't leave money on the table just because you see a claim denial. Continuous education and technology utilization. Those are huge key factors, and clear communication with your team on what your team is expecting as far as dental billing. Our sponsor today is Dentistry Support. They are a remote dental billing company. They specialize in providing remote dental office support for dental insurance eligibility, dental phones, dental billing, medical billing, and credentialing. With their team of experts working remotely, they offer their valuable services nationwide. Dentistry Support is dedicated to helping dental practices streamline their operations, maximize efficiency, and elevate patient care with their extensive knowledge and experience. They ensure your practice receives support it needs to thrive in today's dynamic dental landscape. Trust Dentistry Support to be your go-to resource for exceptional remote support across the nation. Today in our live keynote, we are opening up our Q&A section where we answer questions that you have been asking in our comment section. If you have questions and you haven't asked one yet, please go ahead and head to our comment section. We are pulling questions right now so that we can answer them for you and help you understand a little bit more about the dental billing aspect. So first question is actually up on the screen right now. Our first question is dental billing really that challenging? Great question. Thank you so much for asking it. We believe that dental billing can be complex, but that's due to various factors like insurance intricacies, coding accuracy, timely filing submissions. However, if you have proper knowledge and strategies in place, we believe that you can navigate these challenges efficiently. Next question, what are the most common reasons for denied dental claims? The top reasons for claim denials, including missing or inaccurate patient information, incomplete documentation, lack of pre-authorization, exceeding timely filing limits, and submitting claims for non-covered procedures. Addressing these factors can significantly reduce the risk of claim filing rejections. Really work with your eligibility team so that you know you're verifying benefits ahead of time so you don't have claims where one service is denied and some are paid and you're trying to appeal something that is already an underpaid procedure or an unpaid procedure because it's not covered as a benefit with the patient. Next question, how do I make sure I don't overlook important aspects of the dental billing process or the billing process? So to avoid overlooked aspects, maintain clear communication with patients, insurances, and your billing team. Stay updated through continuous education, leverage technology for streamlined processes, and consider outsourcing as an option for comprehensive support and managing dental billing intricacies. You don't want to be having to hire for someone who knows billing when you don't know if that person will be with you forever. You need to work towards getting an outsourcing company that specializes this and then hire for the culture that you want in your dental practice. Can you explain the significance of the 12-month claim filing limit? Yes. So outsourcing dental billing allows you to partner with dental professionals that specialize in managing billing complexities. So when we talk about a 12-month claim filing limit, we're referring to the time frame where claims should be submitted to insurance companies after the date of service. This ensures that the claims are processed in a timely manner and helps prevent unnecessary rejections to your claims that you are sending out. Okay, so that is all the time we have today for questions. We want to thank you so much for joining our live keynote today from Dentistry Support, all about dental billing. We know that there are several more questions inside of our comment section, and we want to answer them. So we are going to be launching a free training that will be live tomorrow morning. If you are wanting to be included in that free training, in the comment section or the chat section, go ahead and put your email address in there and we'll add you to that. You can also subscribe directly on our website for key information and notifications when our free training is live. If you would like to connect with us on any social media, you can do so by searching our social media handle, Dentistry Support _. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Pinterest. Our website is dentistrysupport.com. And as always, we have the Dental Collaborative, which is a Facebook group that is for the dental community where you can have free job postings, free information, all tips and tricks of professionals and experts in the dental community. And we invite you to join us there. You can join that group via Facebook and Facebook and LinkedIn. Thank you so much for joining our free training, our live keynote today by Dentistry Support. We wish you the very best and we will talk to you next week. See you on Wednesday.